Gig journal. Ah, yes. Gig journals. Very nice. What was I going to say? I was going to say gig journal.
All right, ladies and gents. Gig journal, what is this? Number 42. The gigs are flying by. It's a busy week. Got 4 or 5, well, probably 4 gigs in 7 days and 2 or 3 rehearsals. We are a busy beaver. And we're heading out now. It's about 10:30ish, 10:40. And we are doing a benefit today with Water's Edge Band. Yeah, this is like a noon to 3 event. I think it's going to be inside too. Good bit of people. They'll be doing raffles. You know, it's a benefit for, I think, an animal shelter. We did one last year at the Ivy place. Oh, there goes a guitar. No problemo. And let's get rolling here. We're not taking the truck today, just taking the sedan. And I got a 2-amp setup. I bought 2 tellies. I bought the Surf Green telly. I happen to love Surf Green. And I bought the here's the stop sign that I skidded at the other day. And we've got Surf Green telly, and we've got the Arctic White Chi-Chi telly that our guitar tech guy Andy just did put some Fralin pickups in, and it sounds real nice. So I've been using that too lately. Yeah, so we've got another gig tomorrow, then we've got I'm actually doing an open mic on Friday, and then another gig on Memorial Day, Monday. So it's busy. How about I talk about prep? I think a lot of these videos are about prep equipment wise, but how about personal prep for me? What did I do this morning? I spent probably a half hour getting the set list. Oh.
You got that chicken neck. A chicken neck.
Prep.
Oh man, now. Was that a booger?
Prep. I did half hour or so set list, because there was some changes to the set list and a couple of new songs added. And we're doing, like we said before, different type gigs and different set lists, and different venues require different set lists and different songs. So as songs and set list, I printed out a couple of sheets. There were some new songs, some variations, some updates. And radio just started playing Dire Straits' first album. It's a CD, actually. One of my favorite songs. Down to the waterline. Down to the waterline. We're grooving. Did that. I had breakfast earlier. A couple of eggs fried. A couple of leftover pancakes. Some water and my vitamins. And I had a La Colomba coffee. Vanilla latte, that was. So you're doing all this stuff. Then I had like a week or 2 worth of stubble. I shaved this morning. Well, took a shower. Well, actually did the 3 S's today.
Did he say poop?
If you back up a little. So after my shower, I shaved, brushed my choppers. Okay. my nose, allergies. So I gotta, and if you're singing, you gotta make sure your throat's clear, your nose is clear. If you're singing and you got a big booger in your nose, it can cause, you know, your brain's concentrating on that booger in your nose, and then it just doesn't, it bothers you. It can affect your vocal performance.
No comment.
So make sure all those things are clear. You got to make sure your throat is, you know, I've had gigs before where you're like eating lunch, or you know, you're eating dinner before a gig, say, and you know, you eat some hot sauce or something, and your throat gets a little irritated, and you cough. And if your throat isn't sitting in the right way, sounds strange, but your throat isn't set up to be relaxed and normal. If you've got something weird going on, or you coughed a lot the day before, or you yelled and screamed a lot the day before, you know, your voice is going to be different the next day, and it might, that too would affect your vocal performance. What's that, doctor or V-man?
Psst. He flunked math class, you know. Oh man, he flunked it.
After I shaved, I clipped these fingernails on my left hand, my fretboard hand. If you have long fingernails and you're playing guitar, it can really be a pain sometimes. So I made sure they were trimmed. I had already loaded up the vehicle with the equipment. I got 2 little like half-liter thingamabobs of water. I've got my hydro flask here, so I've got enough water. Made sure I had my glasses, a couple pairs of glasses here so I can see. I bought an extra shirt, and I bought long pants. I have shorts on right now and a short sleeve shirt. I bought another different shirt. It's a little less bright than this peachy thing I got on. And I bought long pants. I've got 1 pair of shoes with me. I grabbed a couple of extra Kleenex and stuffed them in my little, you know, I've got this little accessory bag that I keep with me now. So that's got Kleenex, finger ease, guitar strings, picks, nail clippers, things like that inside of it to help out, or help out too, just to be available if needed. And I went pee-pee too before I left. You don't want to be up there playing, you're playing the lead guitar in a song, and oh my gosh, my bladder's filled. I gotta go pee-pee.
No comment, no.
So I made sure I did a pee-pee before I left. And that is pretty much it. That was my prep work today. And now we're off to the giggy. See, just like that, if you've got extra mucus in your throat from allergies or whatever, and you're clearing your throat a lot, that can mess up your little, at least for me, I've got a very sensitive vocal arrangement in my throat, I guess. You know, if your throat's too dry, if it's too irritated, or you got phlegm in it, it just bugs me.
Why don't you all just wake me up when it's over? Oh.
I like everything to be smooth and perfect, you know what I mean?
Oh, yes.
So, do you find a lot of people on a YouTube video start off their video, so, we're gonna look at this amp today. So, let's break this down. So, all right, Chazbachers, we're gonna get to the gig, and we'll talk to you, maybe take a couple snapshots, and hopefully this will be a fun one. This is gig number 42. Animal something, animal shelter benefit. Have a good day, and we'll talk to you later. 2, 3, 4. interesting thing about this gig, it's over now, I'm on my way back, is that there was a large stage, maybe 400 people there, but our job as a band was to really provide some background music. So we set up over to the side of the stage, and 2 or 3 times when we started off, we were told to get the volume down. So we played, our little stage level was fairly low, and everything mic'd through the PA coming out was kind of low. You know, moderate volume, not ear twanging. And so because we'd play 5-10 songs, and then we would have to take breaks because they were running raffles, they were, you know, making some speeches and things like that in between our sets. And that, some of those weren't even announced, so if we weren't even ready to take a set break, we would have to take a break because they needed to make an announcement, things like that. So that's just a few more of the variables that we might have mentioned in our Plan B video from several years ago. Plan B. You never know, some of these venues and gigs, when you're a gigging musician like myself, you might expect 6 plugs in the wall. You might have one that's 50 feet away, so you better have an extension cord.
What do you need? The extension cord?
And you better have everything you need in your Plan B suitcase to make things work. We played pretty good today. Everything sounded good. And it is hot here. It's like 86 degrees. Let's see, yeah, 86 degrees. 3:30 in the afternoon, and we're done a gig, so. They gave us complimentary bottles of wine. A good gang of people. It benefited an animal shelter type of a charity. Moving right along. I don't even think we got into the third set, even though this was supposed to be a 3-hour show. At least it was bracketed as a 3-hour show. But with all the speeches and stories and raffles and things like that, we probably we were into our second set, I believe. Sound was good, played good. Well, there were a lot of people there picking up the business cards and asking, you know, when we're available and things like that. So we might get some phone calls and more gigs out of this. And all in all, it was a fun day.
Did he say it was a fun gig?
I only used Chi-Chi the guitar. I didn't even use Surf Green. And I did use the 2-amp setup. You'll see that in the photos and things like that. All right, gig journal number 42. We're gonna sign off here. Get home and walk the little fuzzy dog, Beltron. Leave some comments for me. Tell me what else you'd like to see in these gig journals. I mean, I do them quick, like I say, and I've got to go. Bye.
I'm sure Mr. Veg, I wasn't there, but I'm sure Mr. Veg had a swell time and entertained everyone to the fullest. Very, 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 very likable. Did the band sound good? Were they jamming, rocking? Yeah?
Put it a mind-bending journey into a cosmic galaxy.
So many gigs. Now you can subscribe by clicking that little subscribe button in the corner.
What's your problem?